God, it is hot in this doggone room. So, another member of the Sakurai clan wanted me to have a look at another Set the Programmer video. This certain member of the Sakurai clan, which is very funny to say, he goes by the name of Bappo no Flacco. I swear on everything. After this, I gotta watch the second video after the first one I did. I have to watch this. I've got to. Well, without further ado, this is about 6 ninja from the Naruto universe that could kill Goku. Beat or kill Goku. Debunked. Alright.
Hello everyone, I thought I'd start today's video off by giving a shout out to my good friend, Apocalyptic Design. You may have seen a lot of his work. He's the guy that drew, say, the Egyptian god Goku and Vegeta that everyone steals without crediting him. He's also the one that graciously drew...
You wanna know what's fucked up? And I've been seeing it a lot. Like, for some reason, a lot of people feel as though that because of the fact this is the internet, they can just take another person's art, post it, and then claim that it's theirs, when all they have to do is just give credit to the person who drew the damn art. Like, I know for some cases, when I look up on Google and I try to make, you know, these certain desktop wallpapers for myself, personally, not to steal credit from other people, not to steal credit from the artists, because I'm glad that there are artists out there who do this type of work. I appreciate and support those type of people. But, like, I never thought about taking someone else's art and trying to claim it for my own. I never thought that. I never thought about doing that. Like, you've got to have some type of integrity to not want to do... Like, come on, dude. Give credit to these artists, because without them, we wouldn't have this type of fan art. We wouldn't have art like this at all. And then there will be like a big, you know, want for it. And people wonder why the artists get upset and say that they've, you know, stopped doing commissions and all that, because people act like total assholes at times. Especially to these great artists who do their work. And they act like they're not people. At all. Like they don't have other lives, other things to take care of. Like, I wish I could, you know, I wish I did find a person that still did commissions, that did art. Like, I would ask for like one thing and be okay that they took their sweet amount of time to make that one thing. Because it doesn't take them overnight. Like, to do one thing of art. It takes time. Doing art takes time and precious skill and just patience to make good art. To make, like, you gotta understand, people have a passion for that type of shit. Like, sorry for that going on attention, but I just felt the need to say that shit. I really did, because it's really been bothering me sometimes, at times.
My profile picture, so you guys should definitely go check him out. He is going to be doing commissions soon, so if you do want something drawn, and especially good, go check him out. I did not want to do a debunk on anybody. I was literally memeing about it on Twitter because everyone was asking me to debunk this six ninja that could kill Goku video. I was literally memeing about it. I was like, no, I'm not fucking doing it. And then it just kept coming.
Right.
The requests just keep coming to me, so I was like, fuck it, I guess I'm debunking this video.
Yes, you are.
I just gave in, you know, we're just doing it. I mean, the video is just blatantly flame bait, so basically the guy just says obviously stupid shit to try to piss people off so that he can get views. It's kind of a screw attack tactic, and, you know, if you want to say stupid shit and get people mad for views, then I'm going to say smart shit and get you mad for views. And so, let's get on with it then.
Let the games begin. Let the fucking games begin. Like, I hate them type of Twitter people, and they've been appearing a lot lately. This in this day and age, like, they will say some off the wall shit, and in the next And like what in the next the tweet under that, they'll say that if you like this tweet, then go follow me. Like, so you just don't care that you're blatantly, being this way. Okay, that's fine.
Let's go over how he introduces the video. So at the start of the video, he pompously says, Goku is really powerful, stronger than anyone in Naruto. I mean, he could destroy entire planets if he wanted to. And it's that same low bars logic, like screw attack. Like I was saying, oh man, Goku is really powerful. He could defeat an MMA fighter from our universe easily. He if an MMA fighter got in a ring with Goku, Goku would beat him no problem. It's like, once again, you're not really wrong. It's just a really weird way to lowball them. I mean,
right.
How many times does Goku need to be planetary? I mean, Goku was planetary, at least in the Saiyan saga. It was stated in guides he was planetary, and you use guides. And if you use the anime filler, which he did use filler, then Goku is stronger than King Vegeta, who with the swipe of his hand obliterated 3 planets. And then he also uses power levels. So Goku goes from 8,000 at this point to 150 million by the time he's a Super Saiyan. So he should at least be bare minimum tens of thousands of times planetary, even lowballing, let alone the calculations that say, first form Frieza obliterating planet Vegeta to non-existence, even though it has 10 times, the mass of Earth, is actually a dwarf star level feat.
Jeez.
It's just whatever, man. It's just that casual, I've never seen Dragon Ball, but I want to prove something beats it argument. Right. They just go directly to planetary. Because every character is either planetary, planetary plus, or plus plus plus, and it just keeps adding pluses. They can't go beyond that at all.
Right.
Not even large planet level. He then goes off to say the only person that comes close to planet level is Might Guy with 8 gates. Okay? Even though, Naruto came in right after that with no assistance, because Guy needed assistance to kick Madara, dodges Madara's limbo, and then one-shots Madara and the God Tree with 1 attack. Whereas Guy didn't kick down the God Tree or anything of the sorts. And then you have Kaguya, who's literally stated above planet level in the guides, so that's a little bit off. You said you did research, but I'm starting to doubt you here, man. It's also spreading a fallacy that all Dragon Ball characters rely on brute strength, which isn't actually true. There are a lot of characters that do use hacks, even in original Dragon Ball. Like, for example, Goldo, who can freeze time, or you have Majin Buu, who has, infinite regeneration, can turn people into candy, and alter their molecular structure. Stuff like that. You can also absorb them. So he then goes on to say that Goku's not invincible. I mean, did you remember the one time he had a heart attack? And it's like, Goku having a heart attack has nothing to do with battle. He acts like he contracted the heart virus while in the middle of a fight. He clearly had it before he started fighting, so I don't know where you're really going with that. He also acts like Goku never bodies any opponents, and by the looks of it, he's only using Dragon Ball Z, not Super. And in Dragon Ball Z, I don't know if you ever watched it.
That's the dumbest thing in the world. I don't know why people only count DBZ when there. People only look at DBZ for some stupid fucking reason when there's Dragon Ball. There's Dragon Ball GT, even though no one likes that. Still, you can count that. You can use that Goku. There's Dragon Ball Super. There's the movie versions of Goku. You can literally count other Gokus. There are other Gokus to count rather than just DBZ all the time. Why do people only talk about DBZ Goku? Or any DBZ character? And there are other series about Dragon Ball that needs to be talked about. It makes no damn sense.
Yeah, I'm starting to doubt you did. But Goku in original Dragon Ball, he would kick people so hard their head would splat, like Goku versus Drum, or one-shotting Raccoon, or Jason Burner bodying them, and it's just, I don't really see where you're going with that, where we slaughtered the entire Red Ribbon Army and, all its fighters, so I think you're a little bit off there. He then goes on to say that the 8 gates could probably make Goku flinch, it could maybe give him a little bit hard time, make Goku get a little bit tired, but it's not going to beat Goku. Even though you just said that the 8 gates is the closest thing to planetary, just singular planetary, yet you're using power levels, and we just proved earlier that Goku should at least be bare minimum 15,000 times stronger than this fucking Saiyan saga. And you do say that Goku is a Super Saiyan in this video, not just normal Goku. So I don't see what's this headcanon trash. You say you did research, but where's the evidence that 8 Gates guy could actually hurt him? And like, could you even prove that 8 Gates guy could beat Raditz? Because Raditz, by feats alone, should be multiple times stronger than Piccolo, who obliterated the moon. That's a small planet-level attack on its own. It's also almost the speed of light. So I'm going to need more evidence for that one. He then tries to act smart by claiming Genjutsu doesn't work on people without chakra, which is true. However, ocular Genjutsu, like the Sharingan, can work on people without chakra, such as Sasuke being able to manipulate the sage creatures like Manda, and the sage creatures operate on natural energy, as shown especially when Hagoromo is taught sage energy by a toad, even though he's the one that distributed chakra to begin with. So Sasuke controlling Manda, who doesn't have chakra, would prove that the Sharingan can control people without chakra. It also makes sense as well, since it's a natural ability to fight opponents that could possibly not have chakra, considering that the Sharingan is an alien mutation. It's not from Earth. I'd also like to bring up that normal Genjutsu wouldn't even work on Goku to begin with, because Goku can see through illusions by the time he's done training with Kami. Only like Genjutsu that manipulate the concept of time, like Tsukuyomi, could possibly work. But even then, it would put like a heavy strain on the user of Tsukuyomi, and there's no real telling how the mental trauma would affect Goku. So I agree that chakra is not natural to the verse. That's a fact. Although I don't really know about the Naruto verse having ki, but it's not a big deal. They seem to have like a spirit, and stamina is what it's called. Stamina and a life force. But I'm not going to heavily disagree. Whatever. It's not a big deal. So this is the part where he brings out Snake Way to try to claim Goku's like hypersonic level. He actually unironically stated as well that Snake Way is half the universe. So, oh boy. So he claims that Snake Way is the size of the universe using the map of Dragon Ball. Now, for one, the map of Dragon Ball is only supposed to be like a location guide. It's not actually drawn to scale, as in the Daizenshu heaven is stated to be as wide as the universe. Yeah, on the map, it's not. It should also be noted, I don't know if you noticed this or not. I don't know if you really even paid attention to what you were saying. I mean, maybe 1,000,000 kilometers being half the universe really made sense to you. I don't know. But regardless, you do realize that King Kai's planet is massive on this map. It's like it's actually a solid chunk of Snake Way so that you could see it. And King Kai's planet is like a football field. So are you saying that the Dragon Ball universe is like multi-football field level plus? Or what?
I guess.
Maybe 1,000,000 kilometers is wrong. It's just multi-football field level. So yeah, the map is not drawn to scale. Sorry. Maybe you should have thought about that more. I'd also like to bring up that Goku never used his full power even on the return trip from Snake Way, as when he did fly to Earth, he was suppressed until he powered up versus Nappa. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Also, using your logic, it's confirmed Goku is only massively hypersonic, yet it's confirmed many Naruto characters have light speed attacks. For example, Madara has Ninjutsu, Senjutsu, Sage Art, Storm Release, Light Fang. A ninjutsu used by those who gain the 6 paths power. They emit a beam of light to bisect the enemy. Like a sharp and pointed fang, it cuts all things with the speed of light, making it impossible for the enemy to evade. I'd also like to quickly debunk you as well, because Kid Buu in the anime, which you use the anime filler for Ino, so let's use it for Dragon Ball as well, or else you're being biased, which is very apparent. Kid Buu obliterates a galaxy in what's said to be a few years. Even if you highball it to hundreds of years, this would be multiple times the speed of light. And you even showed the scan where Goku crosses Namek in an instant, literally half a planet in an instant, times 50 for Super Saiyan. That's faster than light. So the Snake Way formula it's kind of like an outlier, because right before Snake Way, Piccolo obliterated the moon in like 4 seconds, which would be relativistic to the speed of light. So, Snake Way is the outlier here. I'm sorry to tell you that, but And also that Goku wasn't even going full power on the Snake Way either time. He slept the first time, he was suppressed the second time. So this is where we get into the beef of the drama. The sick ninja that can beat Goku. This is just the bullshit he said at the start of the video. So his first argument is that, Sasuke could beat Goku with Amaterasu and teleportation.
I'm sorry. I have to. I just had to reassure myself these people actually exist. Like, they just actually exist. Like, if you're going to make an argument or some type of point, you have to done research first. You have had to really looked into the series that you are talking about or the source and go through detail of what you are talking about before you publicly say it. You really have to do that. Because then what's going to happen is this. A person who researched a lot more than what you've looked at is going to call you out. And I get that in this day and era, people want other people to shut up when they make videos about things like that. We're making this argument that, oh, this person can do this, or this was true, or like this happened, and then what happens is when the other person calls them out on and say that no, this is not what happened, this is something completely different, then they get upset and say that that they didn't ask for other people's opinions. They didn't, they really weren't trying to be outed. Why would you out them? Why would you, treat them as though that they were stupid and whatnot? And that's not even that. It's the fact that you felt as though you had to, you literally put yourself out there for people to look at what you just said or what you just typed. People y'all gotta realize that when y'all make videos, when you put yourself out there for social media, people are going to question what you do. Like, same thing for me. Like, I make these videos low quality videos because I wasn't trying to impress nobody. I'm not making money off of this shit. But then of course I still get people who out of nowhere will talk about me. They won't comment on my videos anymore. Sometimes they do. And say some hateful ass shit. But they'll say some other stuff that I hear from somebody else that they talked about. Because they showed them a video about what I did. And I say all that to say this. You gotta know what you're talking about. You gotta really know what you're talking about. Because what's gonna happen is this. And then you're just gonna look stupid.
So, for one, Amaterasu wouldn't even touch Goku. I don't know where you got that. If he's actually fighting, even the third Raikage could dodge that attack earlier on. We know it's probably faster as 6 paths, but the speed difference between Goku and Sasuke is insane. Way faster than Naruto, who could also, react to Amaterasu. And the Amaterasu, while it could possibly burn forever, can be removed from the body as well with shock waves, as shown with Nagato. So Nagato used Shinra Tensei to push Amaterasu off. And we know Dragon Ball characters, not only can they survive matter manipulation like Vegito, we also know that they can create barriers and shockwaves using their ki and can push things off of them. Like, there's numerous times where opponents will grab a Z fighter and they just, power up to push them off. It's the same thing. There's no way the Amaterasu would burn Goku. Even if, let's say that the Amaterasu is as hot and as powerful as the core of the earth, too. Uh-huh. Let's say that Goku just has no heat resistance, so the second it touches him, he's just gonna burn alive, right? Uh-huh. The core of the earth has an emissivity around 0.90 due to the high iron contents in it.
Right.
However, if we're gonna highball it to 1. The higher the emissivity, the higher the the output of energy. We'll say that Goku's surface area is 1.9 meters, which is about average human male height, and that the temperature of the core is 6,000 degrees Celsius. The radiation given off is 166,831,997 watts or joules per second in force. Now, if you convert that amount of joules, 166 million watts or joules per second, into tons of explosives, you get 0.039, which is about 0.04. And that's per second. That's how much energy is being given off per second onto Goku. Multiply that by 60. Let's say Goku's burning for a minute straight. There'd be about 2 tons of force in raw kinetic energy. We know that, planetary level fighters, galaxy level fighters can reach sextillions of megatons of force, or even like Tenexifo or zeta tons of force. Not 2. Not 2 tons, okay? That's not enough to burn Goku even an entire minute, so sorry, the Amaterasu is not going to work either. He also then claims that Sasuke's teleportation will simply blitz Goku, which is wrong. Goku's instant transmission is actually far more versatile than Sasuke's. Sasuke's teleportation requires a ton of chakra and only has a limited range. It also sometimes requires it to switch with other objects, whereas Goku can teleport to wherever he wants seemingly with no effort or with no real limitations. Goku has shown he can use instant transmission in combat, and he can even spam it repeatedly, like versus Beerus or Hit, and he even uses it against Toppo, Goku Black, and even against Cell and other fighters. Goku doesn't need to focus long at all, considering it's still useful in battles that are much faster than light later in Super or in Dragon Ball Z. Sasuke also has to consider and choose what he does as well. This isn't only for Goku. I don't know where you got the idea that Sasuke just teleports automatically like it's a fucking video game perk, right? The second his perk senses danger, he just teleports away. Goku is also lowballing billions of times faster than Sasuke using Kid Buu scaling, who slaughtered a galaxy, like I said. A better argument would be Sasuke possibly teleporting a sword into Goku when Goku isn't expecting it early in the fight, and not out teleporting him or attempting to burn him alive. That's definitely not what's going to work. We then go on to Deidara. Now with Deidara, his argument is that Deidara attacks on a cellular level. So, this is very interesting that you would say this at all. I can't believe you said Goku's not even cellular level. Let's get into this. Even though key attacks have been stated at an atomic level in the Daizenshu versus Frieza, because Trunks obliterated Frieza into atoms, it's stated in the Daizenshu, which you used. We also know that key attacks create massive kinetic heat energies that would in turn burn or accelerate atoms or molecules. Like when someone holds an attack that's too powerful, they start to burn. Even Cell, who can survive as long as he has one cell in his body, was obliterated by Ki, so that means that it obliterated him on a cellular level, whereas characters like Majin Buu would be completely obliterated by these, at least bare minimum cellular level attacks, and would still regenerate. So, showing that they have beyond cellular durability by at least the Buu saga, and possibly even the Frieza saga if you take the Daizenshu. Only off-guard Goku would be hurt by such an attack, and if you're saying that they're fighting and Goku's a Super Saiyan, this attack will not work on him. So at this point, he resorts to trolling. This is obviously to give himself more attention, maybe some more spastic viewers get like a boner when they hear this, but they they start flexing that Dosu, literally like the sound ninja from the beginning of the series. Oh. That curse mark Sasuke like blitzed as a kid could beat Goku using sound somehow. He even like contradicts himself. He's even like, I don't think Dosu might not be able to give the finishing blow. Then why are you using him? So basically, this is assuming that Goku would even bother blocking Dosu's attack, or that Dosu's sound waves can even like hurt anything in Goku's body. Yeah, this whole thing we also need to realize that just because he's disoriented, he's still above random fodder. Like this dude was literally having a heart attack and was dying versus Android 19, and planet level fighters were like shitting themselves about how strong he was. I'm just saying, there's definitely no evidence that this attack would kill Goku. Now this one's possibly more interesting. Orochimaru, I could see affecting Goku when he's off guard. And
okay, now see Orochimaru, I could see him trying to fight. I could see that. That whole thing with the other, no. That makes no sense to me. I could see Orochimaru trying to attack one of the Z fighters. I could see him trying to do that. That whole other stuff? No.
And maybe inhaling the poison. Sasuke also overpowered Orochimaru, showing some raw power as an effect here when dealing with Orochimaru's, body swap. Orochimaru's attempts at stealing his body. By this logic, Orochimaru would easily body even Hashirama Senju, since he doesn't have a Sharingan, which is, as we all know, is completely ridiculous. So basically, you're just saying anybody without a Sharingan is just going to get bodied by Orochimaru.
I guess.
That's literally your argument. And this is also assuming Orochimaru has previous intel on Goku and wants his body to begin with, whereas Goku gets no extra prep time and doesn't just blitz and one-shot kill Orochimaru off the bat. Like, literally, you're saying that anybody that doesn't have fucking a Sharingan might get bodied by this attack. Like, the one above all, no Sharingan, dude, you're out of here. Peace. Your body's mine. Like, so, and then on Dan, he starts using the data books, and like I said, in the data books, if he's using the data books, then why is he saying Gaia's the only planet level and nobody's faster than light, even though Madara and Kaguya are stated both? Goku has astral defenses, and souls work much differently in Dragon Ball than they do in Naruto. This is only a Dragon Ball Super, but we know Goku is capable of surviving a Hawkeye energy, which obliterates opponents on a physical and spiritual level, causing them to not even exist in the afterlife. Yet Goku was capable of fighting it off in just his base form. We also know that currently Goku's soul is granted a body. His soul is not normal. We also know that Goku was taking spiritual powers from characters in the afterlife, so to assume this attacks the soul, Goku can't defend his soul, so he loses Lel, is a logical fallacy, and I think you need to really look into that. We also know Goku can see souls. He sees souls all the time. It's literally hard to say because Goku's soul has a body. His soul is never shown separated from his body, so it's a little bit more complicated than that, buddy. I'm sorry. He then says Ino's the weakest character in the series, probably just trying to, appease some spastics watching the video. Ino's not the weakest character in the series. You know that. I don't know why you said that. Mind transfer would not work. Even Sakura could overpower it with sheer willpower, and it's shown numerous times Ino can't control opponents that are too powerful regardless, or else she would have literally just soloed any tailed beast or character in the series with no limits. It should also be noted that Goku does actually have strong telekinetic powers. He can read minds, he has mental training, and he can also see through illusions, and he's, of course, way more powerful than Kid Sakura, so I'm sorry, family. That's not going to work either. And then he uses non-canon filler, so this is what supports my point. So this is assuming that this non-canon filler jutsu is even strong enough to forcibly move Goku's body against his will, which it can't. Characters like Vegito were completely invaded by powerhouses like Buuhan. By the way, the difference between Buuhan and Vegito is closer than Ino and fucking Super Saiyan Goku. Okay. And Buuhan attacked Vegito's inner body, while Vegito just focused his energy and told Buuhan what he could and couldn't do and where he could go. There's no reason to think once again that these building level fodder like Ino could make Goku move a single inch unwillingly, or could even make Goku actually use enough power to hurt himself, since Goku's power is mainly drawn out via concentration and his own will.
Yeah.
So, no, you made no good points. I don't know why you thought you made any single good point. A better point would have maybe been Sasuke teleports the sword into Goku when he doesn't know anything about Sasuke. Maybe that would work. That makes more sense to me. Not any of this other outdoes Goku abruptly bullshit. That's not how you do it.
I hear you.
This video, like I said, is the stereotypical, let me say some absurd bullshit for attention fad that seems to be in the Versus community. I hope you never do a video like this again. I don't want to see you in this community anymore. It's very clear that you're just doing it for attention. You have no passion and don't care at all for what you're talking about. So other than that, guys, thank you very much. Until next time.
Well, shit. He said more than I was gonna say about than I said about that. But yeah, that was literally just one of those, tweets that you find on Twitter of these. These are the people that freaking Megan Thee Stallion was complaining about. Them, like these type of people who make like the arguments saying that like, oh well, she's like a hood girl, so why would she be into anime all of a sudden? Why would she post that she's into My Hero Academia and shit? Like these are the type of people who made that argument or said something like that and then get her upset, and they just completely show their true colors, because that literally happened. I think it was this year, was the last year, where they said that. Like they're like, these are the type of people who just don't. They don't have any like conscious as to what is coming out of their mouths. They just want to say something just to say it. You know, they want to be heard. They want people to respond to them. They want people to give them attention. And I know the moment I post this shit, and people hear what is going to be said, they're probably gonna come on this video too and say some shit and talk some shit. But guess what? I don't care. Cause they've been talking about they've been talking about some stuff whenever I make a Dragon Ball video. Like even to this day, like I still get comments on a lot of my Dragon Ball videos, just talking about how I feel about the anime, the series, the characters and whatnot. Characters that I don't know, characters I've never seen before. They would literally insult me, comment after comment. I'm just like, really? Wow. Okay. I don't even respond no more. I just be like, okay, well, cool, dude. Don't give them any attention. They won't comment no more. But with that being said, let me know what y'all thought about this. I just thought this was a mess. This just was a mess, and it wasn't even worth Seth the programmer's time. Even though he has honestly shown that he has passion for anime, for Dragon Ball. Period. Anyone talks about Dragon Ball or just anime, like he knows his stuff. And to be honest with you, he deserves more than just some 500K, because he makes some good points in his videos. He obviously does his research. Obviously. He has taught me shit that I've never known about Dragon Ball, because I didn't really tap into it that much. I just loved the anime just to love it. You know? But with that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. Till then, this has been Master Ryo Sakurai. I love you guys, and I'll most definitely see y'all again next time. I'm getting out of here. Peace.